Yeah.
Oh shit!
And we're live today.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. We talk all things crypto market, including majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and NFTs. Today, we are going to discuss the next massive Web3 token airdrop coming from the one and only Magic Eden and what it might be doing, if it's worth farming. CZ leaving jail, allegedly. He's in the halfway house. I don't even know what that means. And lastly, a massive Solana NFT collection acquisition. That was interesting. Oh, and we're also going to play Top Dog. This is where we share our weekly predictions, our weekly picks of what might be coming up next. It's a whole lot of fun. If you are just tuning in on Twitter Spaces, FYI, we are also live on YouTube. Come check us out in the YouTube stream. Just search the Daily Bone Podcast, and we'll get Ray to pin a tweet up there of all of us as well. If you're listening on Twitter Spaces, give us a little bookmark. Actually, bookmarks are proven to be the most effective way to boost a post in the algorithm, believe it or not. So anyways, we got a lot to talk about. We're super excited to get into it today. Real quick, Easy, you are at Gamescom in Germany, right? Could you give us a quick rundown? I'm curious to see how that's been going. I saw some pictures.
It's been absolutely awesome. I'm like very surprised at the size of Gamescom. It's probably 5 times as big as GDC in San Francisco.
Okay. That's where Kix brushes teeth in the sidewalk.
Yeah, in the street. Yeah, in the street. It was awesome. I will say, the Pixelmon booth, electric, absolutely awesome. They did a great job. There was a bar at their booth, which was really cool. I don't drink, but I got a water. It was awesome to see. Got a plushie. So I now the 9 ETH I lost is slowly coming back in the form of plushies, a T-shirt, a Kevin pin, a Kevin Legos. So I think I'm only down about 8.999 ETH now. So kudos to them. But still, honestly, their games are really good. I got to give it to them. They have 3 games. The 2 mobile games I played, I was like, oh shit, I would actually play these. One's a 1v1 MOBA, top down. It's really good. And then they have an RPG MOBA game. Yeah.
So 3 lanes, but you're just like one against one other person.
Single lane. It seems like a mobile wild card. Saw the Pokemon Play Lab today. They were showcasing the new Pokemon Stadium game and then their new trading cards, which was really cool. Samsung.
Oh man, I love Pokemon Stadium. Easy.
It's really good game,
N64,
dude. The new one looks sick. Yup.
Sitting with your buddy and some Doritos, saying,
Doritos, Mountain Dew. You're picking your 3. You're ready to battle, dude. Type shit.
This is not just crypto. This is all games.
All games, not only crypto, all games. So it's Web 2 and Web 3. The thing that was interesting, though, was Samsung has a massive booth, and part of their booth was Wilder World and Illuvium, which are 2 Web 3 games. The other thing that I really liked was all these booths were swamped. I'm talking like absolutely jam-packed. There's no mention of Web 3. And the people that knew that we were like crypto, we were talking to them, and I was like, yeah, like, do you ever say like that these are crypto games? Like, no, we just let them play. Like, all of them have free-to-play options. It was
kind of like giving someone like a roofie and telling them it's just like a mixed drink.
It's insane.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Just lying to people, so but trying to make sure they have a good time.
I guess.
Easy. Where are the non-crypto people hearing about these games?
So what do you mean by hearing about them?
So you said it was mainly like a non-crypto audience that was there. So where are those people hearing about those games, given the original source was that they were crypto games?
Yeah, so it's like the thing with Gamescom is like it's not really, you don't really like hear about the games. You're just kind of walking the hall, and every booth has playable games. Like there's Black Ops here, people are playing that. There's some booths that have Fortnite. There was a Philips, the hair care like razors, which like they have a full barber. People were getting haircuts.
Big fan of Norelco Run Blade.
Yeah, I use one too. It's actually in my bag with me. Got to trim out the beard. It's getting a little gross. But that thing is sweet. And they have a full booth for it. And then they just had like 6 computers also there. It's like a barber here, 6 computers, and a bunch of people playing Fortnite. So like really interesting stuff, I will say. I do have to comment. The smell in there is a little bit musty. Musty.
It's German.
Germany. I think it's just a gamer crowd, dude. I think it's just a gamer crowd.
A German gamer crowd. Extra. I went to BlizzCon, dude. Had to go pee in the bathroom. Not fun in there. Let me tell you that. Yeah. So I think it is a gamer thing.
I was gonna say, Kix, I saw on your timeline, and this is to do with you, Easy, as well, that there was a woman who had posted that the most unattractive trait in a man, and she'd listed about 12 different hobbies, and the most unattractive trait in a man was playing online games. And what I found so funny was what it was against, and against was like collecting
bird watching,
figures,
taxidermy,
bird watching, model trains. I actually brought up model trains not long ago, but yet video gaming was the most unattractive trait in a man. And yeah, I'm just bringing that up easy because you're bringing up the musty smell, and maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah, because there's no women perfume counterbalancing any of the smelly manhood. I took my
smelly manhood
on. She did dunk on some guys. We played 5v5 Heroes of the Storm, and she had no idea what she was doing. So we're like screaming over the mic, "Hit 5!" And she would ulti, and we beat them, and they didn't shake her hands. That's how mad they were. They got beat by my wife. Yeah, no, Signal, you're right. I think a little bit of issues with that survey. First of all, I think women hearing taxidermy, they're probably thinking like it's like a hobbyist accountant. They're not thinking that guy stuffs dead animals and mounts them up. But the video game one was very interesting. I think it's very polarizing. I think some women don't mind video games. I think some women absolutely hate it. Like they think it's like the least masculine thing that you could do or you could spend your time on. Also
your
probably
mind's
not
blown out.
Thanks, Nick.
Apparently no one else is going to
Actually-
tell you. They're just going to tolerate it and
better?
move on.
Yes, better, easy.
Well, Signal,
better.
Nick and Clemente
Actually-
don't play video games and they're single, and Easy and I play the shit out of video games and we're taken. So
I was just gonna say,
Well,
my
hold
girl
on, I
plays
don't
video
talk
games.
about my personal relationship life.
I'm just saying, you just gotta find yourself a
Anymore?
girl that plays video games. Like I'm just saying, mine was a former semi-pro at video games, so it kind of just it works out.
Honestly, I wouldn't have put video games at the top. I would have put video games, and it even depends on what kind of video game as well, because there's so many different ones. I would have put that like way below taxidermy and bird watching. That's harsh, man. That is really
So
harsh.
bird watching, though, you get outside, you sit on a bench, you spend some quality time together. You know, I will say magic tricks being that high feels a little rude because, like,
Yeah.
if you can make a
That's
rabbit pop
unfair.
out of a hat, that's pretty fucking sick.
yeah,
Like-
dude,
Yeah.
and there's no Grandma's Boy is like a video game pothead movie, and they have sex in that movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin, the guy was a virgin, he collected figurines. How are they at the same level?
Valid point,
Very
Kick.
good question.
Very, very valid point. Online trolling being up there is interesting, and then gambling.
I didn't know that
which
was a
is just
hobby.
different.
I'm glad to know I have an additional one.
For me, it was the building model trains. I mean, for me, like, sorry, but those guys are dorks, and I would put video games way below that. But anyway, sorry, Easy. I'm taking away from your German video game conference. Anything else that was interesting that was going on out there?
I'll say the most interesting thing was there was this game Bornless, which is a Web3 game. It's a first-person horror shooter. The line was around the booth, over an hour wait for people to play the game. And you get like 15 minutes to play the game, and the booth was slammed. So like the demand is there for sure. And I think that was a really interesting thing was like when they're integrating these into like these traditional Web 2 conferences and not acknowledging a big Web 3 need and have like these free to play options, the ability to play without a Web 3 counterpart. I think that that's like the key to success. Like Parallel, the trading card game, had 6 computers and there are 8 computers, 2v2 on 4 stations. They were all used every single time I was there. All 8 constantly. And the thing was Parallel was across from a video game like chips thing. Like they were giving away graphics cards at this booth right across from them. People playing Rocket League. I know Nick loves his Rocket League. And these people were playing Rocket League for like $800 to $900 graphics cards, screaming at the top of their lungs. Massive booth, like 200 people in the crowd. And yet Parallel still had constant foot traffic. So like seeing that was big to me. The other thing I will say, I think Kix is dealing with something on that side. I will say they also had German food there. I had some schnitzel last night, which was great. Haven't had schnitzel. It's basically just breaded chicken.
Schnitzel slaps. Schnitzel
Slaps.
slaps.
Schnitzel!
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, schnitzel.
Yeah.
And then I had bratwurst today for lunch. I've just been enjoying the
Bratwurst.
German food. Yeah,
It's like a
And that's
German.
the
Is
thing.
that a German glizzy?
Yeah, it's a German glizzy. It's literally a German glizzinator. And German food, people shit on it. I like German food. I think the food here has been good. Pleasantly surprised.
German food is good. It's just a bit heavy. It's just like
Kix is muted.
it's not it wouldn't be your summer diet. No. But
No.
for like winter wholesome food, it's like I love it.
The
I like
weather
a
here
good
too,
old
I will say.
bratwurst.
Yeah, fire. Weather in Germany, absolutely elite right now. 70 to 75 degrees.
It's
Day
the
and
same
night.
in New York.
Beautiful. That's
Speaking
cool,
of
but,
the
like, you guys
weather,
have trash on the streets.
Easy. Did you get a donor yet?
I have not. That's the only thing I'm slacking on. I'll have to do it for dinner.
Maybe it was such a beautiful country. That's why they tried to destroy in World War One. You know, we were a republic, right?
Very true.
I was
Speaking of
gonna
weather-
say, speaking of the weather,
Today is Friday, August 23rd. We're coming in hot. I know Clemente like that.
Wow,
Shooting
your
from
mic
the
is
hip, baby.
blown out.
Looking over at the crypto
it's not that
roundup.
bad, Kicks.
Huh?
Your mic is
oh,
blown
you're
out.
good. You're good.
What's up? Nick, talking my backspin again? Yeah, you have the floor. What's up?
How about you adjust the audio? Why can't you hear it when I usually speak? You could have moved on smoothly.
I always hear
there.
you. Sometimes I ignore it, but this time I didn't. Because I also heard Clemente's voice in the mix, so I figured maybe something was actually going on.
Your audio is blown out. Maybe you
Blown
can just
out?
adjust your
Yeah.
mic a little bit. Jesus.
All right, take the mic down a little bit, you think?
No, we're good now.
Everyone's mic's blown out.
We're good. Okay. I'll have a good blow.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go. The weather report coming in hot.
I'm not rattled.
Kicks over to you.
Hey, today, Friday, August 23rd, looking over at the crypto roundup. Majors chopped and are even on the day with Bitcoin at 61,120, Ethereum 2650, and Solana 144. The top movers amongst the top 100 coins was AVAX. AVAX Admiral's very excited about that, up 11% on the day to a 10.6 billion market cap. This comes on the heels of Grayscale launching an AVAX Trust yesterday. Trust in AVAX, trust in Grayscale, buy some of that shit. Over the past 24 hours, Magic Eden launched their Me token, which means Easy is $100,000 richer. That'll be claimable on the Magic Eden wallet. Once launched, the token incentives will live inside the Magic Eden wallet itself. Next up, Binance founder CZ was moved to a halfway house yesterday. He began serving his sentence in late May for violating U.S. anti-money laundering laws and is scheduled to be released on September 29th. I think we could all agree that we'd allow him to be released 2 weeks early if a reality TV show producer could come in and live stream his time in the halfway house. I would love to hear just who he's hanging out with, what's going on in there. Finally, last but not least, crypto ETFs are going streaking. What's that guy's name from old school? Going streaking, right? Bitcoin ETFs have recorded 6 straight days of net
Will
inflows.
Ferrell?
Unfortunately, ETH ETFs have gone in the other direction with 6 straight days of net outflows.
Oh my God.
Bummer for the ETH boys. Bitcoin boys feeling pretty naughty. Solana boys like Easy, don't even care. Back to you in the studio.
Fantastic weather report, Kicks. So does no one care about the ETH ETF anymore? Is that just no one's buying it? It's just 6 days of outflows. That can't be good. All right. Well, covering some of the news over the last 24 hours. This is either covered in the weather report or you can also check it out in our newsletter. Go subscribe to the daily.
Hold on real quick. Did you hear me say Will Ferrell?
I didn't at that time, no.
So what's going on with your headphones?
Were you
Because
muted?
we're not able to have a conversation.
Were you muted when you said it?
Nope.
I heard.
Sure.
Clemente heard.
How
Yeah,
loud
I
is
heard.
the music? The music in your ear must be just cranking.
So fucking loud, dude. I'm not even gonna lie,
No,
dude.
Kicks just was in flow. Kicks was in flow. He's a pro's pro. He's doing a weather report. You know, these distractions like Will Ferrell, he just swats it away.
That's what it sounds like. But it's I'm interpreting it as just disrespect.
Well, last like 2 weeks, remember like 10 days ago, however many days ago, I had
This isn't gonna be on the show next week, in case y'all are wondering.
I had a problem and you guys said my mic was too low, so I just turned everything up. I took every slider up. So like I can hear my inhales in my breath. I can hear when I inhale in my ears.
Why don't you just turn your breath or your audio on yourself down?
Which level is breath? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I have no fucking clue.
One. It's one.
1. Okay.
No, I think it's probably like 2 or 3.
Turn your breath off is the most aggressive thing to say to someone.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know.
Hey, can you
Especially-
turn off your face?
Okay, it's just a tonsil rock. Okay, it'll get out soon. I've been doing this every night. Just trying to get it out of there.
What the fuck is that?
if you have like a little hole in your throat and then like food bacteria kind of accumulates in there and then it's like a hard kind of rock and then it'll kind of come up your throat and you spit it out.
What the fuck?
What?
Never heard of that before?
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
it's
my
real.
god, that's disgusting.
Those are tonsil stones is what they're called.
Yeah, tonsil stones.
All right. Well,
Ew. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's only if you have like a hole in your throat. So
speaking
Like
of
a little-
tonsils, Jerome Powell is expected to set the stage for a September rate cut during his speech at 10 a.m. Eastern today. Potential rate cuts coming? Question mark. Easy. Do we think? I saw multiple tweets from people saying that.
I think we get 2 rate cuts, 50 bips.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He's
today.
going to be prepping the market allegedly for a 25 basis point rate cut at the
For
Fed
September.
meeting. So he's going to be.
I think it
signaling.
comes in higher. I think we get 50 bips.
So Ray has Poly Market pulled up right now, which is Fed interest rates for September 2024. We have 20 bips or BPS decrease coming in at 18 cents is on and then the highest percentage chance to happen is a 77% chance that 25 bip decrease. There's a lot of liquidity on this. Wow, 6.4 million in liquidity.
Easy. How does this poll change your perception?
Still think we get 50 bips.
Well,
That's
hey,
aggressive.
how about you just pull another number out of your ass?
It's an 18% chance.
That's true. I feel like that's what Trump's odds were last election. Somehow he
You
can't
know,
do
if
that.
September gets 50 bips, I'm pulling this clip up and I'm gonna say, pull this out of your ass, Nick.
Ooh, like a magic trick.
Mhm.
Like a rabbit out of a hat. All right, 50 bips out the wahoo. All right. Yeah, I think we still have some macro data that'll kick off, and I think in general we're underpricing this personally.
Yeah, that job revision, 800,000 extra jobs they had on the numbers last year that they had to revise down. That may be on easy side, because it's like, oh, maybe those jobs have been way worse than we said for a little while.
Just almost 1 million.
Shit.
Speaking of coming back, we got CZ allegedly moving to a halfway home yesterday to serve the remaining month of his sentence. He's almost out. So what is it? Is a halfway house? Does he get Wi-Fi in there? Or is that just like he's hanging out? I'm gonna mute Kicks.
I mean, dude, this is the level of.
All right, he's back.
You're off the show, Kicks.
Shut up, bro.
Funny. There's a funny joke here. Bullish unlock IMO on CZ Shangpeng Zhao coming in. He's in Long Beach. All right. Do we think this is gonna
Minimum
pop?
security prison?
So we got
I don't know, I mean-
CZ out. CZ out. We got the Drominator. Possibly we got rate cuts coming in September. September we're gonna be pumping. No.
I mean, dude, the thing you should have longed was BNB up 9% on the week on the news that CZ's getting out. People are thinking he's gonna pump his coin, man. They're thinking he's gonna come back swinging. I've never been in a halfway house, so I can't comment on the Wi-Fi situation.
Yeah, is it like the normal kind for drug addicts and
I don't
homeless
know.
teenagers? Like, is that who he's? I'm generally curious if that they just throw them into there and he's just like, this guy like, what are you up to? I got in trouble for letting people money launder through my website. How about you? I got fucking hooked on straight heroin when I was 14. Like, oh, cool. Want to go get McDonald's or something?
So
But maybe it's a different kind of house.
BNB's almost at it's not an all-time high. All-time high on BNB is
His reaction right
670.
now.
That's what a halfway house is, according to my definitions.
I think that's what it is. There was a
Thanks,
halfway
thanks
house,
for that insight.
next to my college, and they were doing a whole lot of trouble over there.
There was a halfway
So
house next to your college.
yeah, it was really controversial. Like literally next to all the student housing, they just plopped us
Just
halfway
like a
house.
halfway house.
They kept stealing all our stuff. It was a nightmare. All right. So all-time high for BNB.
That really shaped Clemente's political values in life. Dude.
You could see him sitting there. He's like, yeah, dude, it just really couldn't even sleep with the windows unlocked.
All-time high for BNB was already hit. It's $710. This was already hit in June. Do any of you guys have BNB exposure?
Not a single dollar.
Damn, we're
Nope.
I mean, we're underexposed to BNB then, it looks like. All right. He pled guilty to violating U.S. anti-money laundering laws. He stepped down as the CEO of Binance as part of the legal resolution. Binance was also fined $4.3 billion. With Zhao personally agreeing to pay a $50 million fee. Speaking of Binance, Ray, could you pull up that meme coin that launched on the Binance pump.fun? The dog of Binance. This was launched by the creators of Shib or Floki.
So the cat meme coin by the creators of Floki.
Got it. Cat meme coin by the creators of Floki. Apparently, this thing was flying yesterday. 214 million. We called this on the show. We brought this up on the show. Did I buy it? Absolutely not. But this is a cook. Got it easy. Have you been getting in the trenches at all on BNB?
Nope. Still in Solana. And I know that you guys were fudding my retarded APR play yesterday, saying that everything you get into is just dumb and stupid. This is up 260% since the show yesterday.
260%. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that I was hating on it. I was hating.
No,
on
that's fine. You guys said like it's just pure losses constantly. It was $6 when we talked about it yesterday. It's now $20 a token. So I'm just saying, like, it was $6.
It was the fact that you were abusing your shilling privileges on the show. It was
for a winner though, right? Like an ohm fork winner that like if you bought during the show, you'd be up right now 205%. I'm just saying, like, if you got into retarded APR, you'd be up 205% right now.
This thing is
that
Hey,
wrong?
Nick,
I'm just asking.
Nick,
am I incorrect here?
insane.
Nick, kicking over to you. So, man, what are you more excited about? Retarded APR token, Wrapper, or Cat from the Floki team on BNB chain? Which one's really
BNB in general?
Which one's getting you kind of razzed up, excited to be here? You got to lean.
You know what I'd like to do is the weekly competition. We can run that because I got physical therapy at.
How's that arm? Getting better?
Oh, dude, it's.
Can we see it?
Great. It's perfect.
What are you
Can we
doing?
see the scar? Can we see the scar?
You pumping iron on that?
I pump a little.
Oh, not too bad. Are you putting scar cream on that?
No, I should. I have it in the. I don't know if you can see all this. It goes all the way here.
That's the sexy scar.
Whoa.
I view it as a tattoo.
It's one of the ones you tell them you got to see the other guy. It's one of those ones.
I have one all the way here also that goes all the way down, but that I already had. But I want to do this competition before I leave, basically. Can we?
Yeah, well, sure. We'll do it before you leave. So we're going to.
How about right now?
Yeah, we're going to. I was prepping the intro song.
Clemente, let's do it right now.
Yep. All right. Top dog. The top dog is here. Every Friday we play top dog.
Is that the song?
Yeah, that's
You haven't heard it yet.
Ray, can you come up here?
Top dog is here.
Ray, come up for top dog. Every Friday we play top dog and track the leaderboard for points. Here's how you play. You will be provided with a scenario and a 1 week time frame, which is the start of the show next Friday. And you have to pick the scenario you feel is most likely to happen. For every scenario you correctly pick, you win 1 point. Ray has the leaderboard for last week. Ray, if you could pull that up.
All right. I just realized my tweet was misformatted because I had to adjust standings at the last minute as the D Gods floor changed 5 minutes before the show, and we ended up seeing under 35 hit. So I'm pulling up the correct table.
What is the number?
Ooh.
What is what number? The D Gods number?
Yeah, show us the D Gods number.
All right. Give me a
It's
sec.
34.9, nerd.
I get this point.
No, you do not.
Yes,
Why do
I
you get
do.
that? It's under.
It went over. People were saying that it wouldn't go over. It went over.
It's
I'm gonna
closing
fucking
price.
Close over.
So
At the
for
close over.
context, for
As
people
of
that
right
don't
now,
know-
okay, let's play the game in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go buy both of these.
It's at the beginning of the show.
For context,
Guys, I think that I deserve this point. I'm gonna be completely honest because you guys thought it was gonna be below where we were at.
We didn't think we were correct.
Yeah, but it's done at 9 a.m. Eastern. It's done every
Where
Friday
was
at
the
9
floor
a.m.
at
Eastern.
when we started this conversation last week?
All right, let's just do it like Polymarket does.
Oh
which
no, hold
is,
on 1 sec. Where were we at when this conversation
36.
started last week? What?
36.
So for
Right, so on the
context,
16th,
the bet
I
we were
mean, guys,
playing,
this is bullshit. At the start of the show is 36. Okay, I win.
No, you lost.
that's not how the game works, unfortunately, Nick.
Hey,
right, so-
Ray, we could do this like Polymarket where Nick wants to dispute, so he bonds $250. We're all the UMA holders, so everybody vote hands up if you think Nick's wrong. All right,
Nick's
cool.
wrong.
Nick, you
You
can
guys
dispute
have a
again.
counter position. Yeah, this is a biased
don't.
Now
bag.
you can dispute
I
again for
don't.
another $250. You're
Yeah,
down
Nick,
250.
I was on
You
your
can
side
dispute
too.
one
I'm
more time if
on
you
this
want.
as well, but I'm an impartial judge.
Mhm. All right. So for context, the first question was DGOT's floor price over or under 35 Sol. And the answer was under. And the people that got it wrong included Nick, Mr. Yellow.
This is so bullshit,
Ray.
dude. The margin of error here is so fucking tiny.
Dude, Nick,
It's
someone
crazy.
just DM'd me and they said Easy was in like an alpha group and he told everybody yesterday to short DGODs, and apparently like the short pressure like
downward
moved
pressure on
it down significantly.
Yeah, one of my
I don't have the
retarded
evidence. I just
APR
got this
whales
DM.
sold their tokens and actually bought just the short DGODs to make sure you didn't get the point.
So I don't know how that works in. So I'm just don't shoot the messenger, Nick.
So, Nick, you were the one that said we need to put some pep on this segment. So we got to speed it up here. So question number 2 being resolved. Pac Moon's new Solana Army token over or under 4 million FDV.
Give me another point.
Correct answer is over. And the people that got that right were Easy, Signal, Bo Puppo. Under was literally everyone else, including Nick. Battle of the Dexes. I love this. Great title, Ray. Phenomenal. Battle of the Dexes. Top performer over the last week. We got Uniswap, Jupiter, or Radium. The answer was Jupe. And nobody got that one right. So no one got points on that.
Oh,
Number
man,
4.
the chart was looking nasty, but it bounced back. Also, I hate that I lost on Army. You open up the fucking defined phi chart. That thing looks like straight ass.
Looks like shit. Question number 4. Will there be a confirmed case of monkeypox in the United States? The answer is no. I would have taken the yes on this. People that said yes included a lot of people, but the people that won this are Ray, P.O. Roy. Nick has not gotten a question right yet.
I got all of it.
Nick is left. Last question. Cowboys Raiders NFL preseason game. The winners were the Cowboys. Nick, you got this one right. People that correctly picked were Nick, Pio, Ray, and Kicks. Raiders pickers were everybody else. So the updated standings, we have Bo Puppo leading the way with 20 points. No,
Wait,
this is
sorry,
Sun.
Clemente.
Sun,
Wait,
yeah.
Clemente, do you say Kix got that question right?
Yes.
No one
Kicks
can
got it.
figure
That
out
means
how
I-
the
that
sorting
means-
works
sorry,
on
wait,
Ray's
wait,
spreadsheet.
wait.
I'm sharing the wrong tab.
Nick,
There we go.
be
There we go.
quiet. Nick, be quiet for a moment. That means I got it right because I remember following Kicks because I didn't know anything about the Cowboys and Raiders. So
Signal,
Ray, Quan,
Signal,
can you
watching,
fix that?
watch, Signal. Looking back at that, he originally picked the Raiders. You followed him, and then he switched at the last minute to the Cowboys.
Ugh,
Sorry.
fine.
So updated standings, we
Okay.
have
That's
we
my
have Bo
fault.
Puppo number 1, Pio number 2 with 17, Ray with 16.
This is
Easy.
bullshit.
Where's Nick? Nick with 13 points. Okay. Nick, you're not that down that bad. This is comebackable. So all right, let's get into it. Week 6 questions. Ray, do you want to lead this? Do you want to ask the questions? I kind of like it when you are
Yeah.
the
Let's do it.
unbiased game master.
Let's do it. Okay, question number 1. We're going to the meme coins for this one. We're looking for which meme coin will have a higher market cap at 9 a.m. next show, Nick. 9 a.m. at the beginning of next show. Not which one will have a
Here
bigger
goes another bullshit question.
All right, you ready? Floki or Bonk? Both sitting
Hey,
right
I
at
got a
1.3
question.
mil.
Who gives a shit?
Wait,
Raise your hand if you give a
like
shit.
which one will do better percentage wise?
Yeah. Floki
I don't know.
or Bonk?
Pick heads or tails.
So Floki is volatile with the Binance BNB kind of a debacle they got.
Go with Bonk.
Bonk is not performing too well. I think you're basically okay, Nick. So Nick, you went with Bonk.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm gonna go Bonk as well. I'm gonna basically just bet that Solana goes up and then Bonk goes up higher.
I'm gonna bet Bonk.
Bonk.
I'm gonna go Floki.
What are the
Floki,
three options? Bonk, Floki, and what?
Bonk or Floki, and everyone in the
Oh,
comments,
Bonk.
let us know
Bonk.
your own guesses. I see Tristan saying Bonk. I see Benny Flacco saying Bonk. MIA Sound Machine. Anyone else?
Bonk.
I believe Ray, we would like your pick.
Floki.
Floki. Let's go. Let's go. Well, there you have it. That's question one. Question number two.
Hey, do you want me to do it or do you want to do it? Which one?
I was the transition guy. I'm the transition guy.
All right.
Question number two. Over to you, Ray.
Number two. At any point this week, will Kamala Harris reflip Donald Trump on Polymarket?
Has what are the odds right now?
Pulling it up.
How about we just get the Taylor Swift one instead?
Which Taylor Swift one do you want?
About the
You
Taylor
and me, we
Swift,
got
will she be at the
bad
DNC?
blood.
So this is the odds on the reflip. 55% chance on a yes in August. Looking at the current standings, we're at 51 Trump, 48 Harris. It only has to cross once this week.
It only needs to cross for this to work?
Correct. This one is one of those that only needs to cross.
Kicks, any
That's
big
how the
things coming
D-Gods
up
one
for
should have
Kamala
been
this
structured.
week?
I don't think so. And the DNC's over, right? So you're kind of thinking like, what kind of catalyst could trend up? Maybe Donald Trump says something incredibly inflammatory. But also like that, it could just ping pong around. You know what I mean? It's all going to be polling data, right? So a lot of this stuff's going to go off of polling data. So if Kamala's just polling well, then she could easily trickle on up. I'd say this is a 50-50. It's hard to know.
All right, I'll be last to go.
Oh yeah, Noel is saying that there is something on today. Trump's in Phoenix, RFK's in Phoenix. RFK says big announcement today. Rumor swirling that he's going to drop out and endorse Donald Trump in exchange for something in his executive branch cabinet. So that could swing. You know, I think part of that's already priced in, but it could keep Trump elevated for the week. So I'll go on the no crossy.
I'll take no as well here. How about
I'm
you?
on no.
I'm going to take a yes.
I love it.
I will be taking yes as well.
Nick.
The groundhog returns. I'm gonna say. So she needs to flip him once.
Yep. Any point this week.
And by this week, literally by the end of next Friday's show.
Beginning of next Friday's show. Like 15 minutes before next Friday's show. We'll change the time too because
By the way, the D-Gods one should have been the same as this, and I should get the point. But
well, we specify the questions. They're different. Like there's different types of questions. D-Gods was what will the
this is
floor be?
literally
Just
flip a fucking coin to get like. What's the point? There's no skill in this
What
question.
do you mean there's no skill in this? There's no skill in anything then.
Yeah,
you're
there
reading
is.
a chart, looking at lines. I mean, you're guessing if it's going to go up or down.
Take a pick, Nick.
He's having really deep philosophical questions about life. Like, does he have free will? Is there really choice? Is there really probability?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes. All right. Next question. Boop, 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 boo. Number 3. How was that?
Phenomenal.
We've got, will Andrew Tate be arrested?
And this is referring to.
I thought he already was.
Didn't they SWAT his home?
Not yet. Or this is free money.
No, they took all of his cars and shit.
He was
Well, why don't you
detained,
throw
not
some,
arrested.
Some money here then, Nick, and just win free 36%.
Sounds like Nick's chilling fake news.
Wait, what would he be arrested for? Because I thought he was just cleared of the previous allegations. So why would he be arrested?
No, he
again?
wasn't cleared of the previous allegations. He was just allowed to. Wait, was he cleared of the previous allegations?
I don't know. I don't really give a
at some
shit.
point,
But
he's gonna. This betting on August is ridiculous. Betting on 1 week of.
We got to call in. We got to call in the Andrew Tate specialist. Where's Thread Guy? Let's get him in here.
I do know
Ray,
that I saw in Discord that there was a picture. Whoa, someone just bought a big yes there. That thing ticked up. I did see in Discord they're fighting over this because some people are saying that he's under house arrest and that should count. Some people are saying that he's just being detained. I did see a picture of him drinking a mixed drink while SWAT teams were investigating his laptops and counting all the money inside of his house. So there are police inside his house. So maybe mouths off to one of them, just gets, catches a quick charge, gets arrested. But yeah, I mean, so are we betting on this? Yes or no? Not on versus the odds, Ray?
Yeah, just yes or no. I mean, honestly, it was 50% when I put it in the sheet this morning.
I'm going yes.
I'm going yes as well.
I'm going to take no. I'm going to go against the odds here.
I'm going to go no as well.
I'm going to go no.
I'm also on no.
I'm going to go no.
He's
Switch mine
bribing
to
these
no.
police
Yes.
officers.
I'm on
for
yes.
Sure.
I'm on yes.
I'm nope. Give me a no.
Switch me to no.
All right. Nick had
Lock me up
last
for
word
no.
last time. Nick, which one do you want?
Yo, what the fuck is Kashmir going on about?
I don't know. I just ignore Kashmir in the comments.
All right. Final answer,
If
Nick.
you post anti-Semitic comments, you're going to be banned. So I suggest you delete them.
I'll put him in timeout. He got
No. He's referring. No, I saw the Twitter space that Candace Owens did.
Wait, why did you
some
ban
crazy
him?
Stuff.
No, I just put him in timeout.
He is actually talking legit stuff that happened this week on Twitter Spaces, referring to Candace Owens.
Kashmir
Candace Owens was saying the Jews did this.
I didn't listen to the space. I just saw the title of the space. She was referring
free
to,
Kashmir.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But it was just we all know what she's like.
So you're letting an
free Kashmir.
anti-Semitic go free, Nick? Is that what you're doing?
What's that? Sorry, what was your question?
You're letting him go free. You put him under house arrest, and now you're letting him go.
No, I think the guy's. I believe the guy's a rapist.
Right.
So that's my
You think
overall take on
Kashmir's a
this
rapist?
situation.
That's
Kashmir?
a hell of an
No,
allegation.
not Kashmir.
Wild statement.
I'm talking about Andrew Tate. Maybe that's the question. We should take a survey of how many think that Andrew Tate has raped someone once in his life.
All right.
I'm gonna take the yes on that one.
Can we move on from this? So do we have all?
I genuinely am curious. Do you think he's committed some of these crimes?
Yes.
Against Jews?
Motherfucker, dude.
Oh no. Raping girls? I don't know. I definitely think that it feels more like some people are trying to throw the book at him because they don't like him. Where are the women he raped? Are they witnesses against him?
Well, what you're describing is the literal problem with rape trials is you want them to come and sit in front of the TV and describe the trauma that they experienced. But that's not.
I'm just literally asking, are there any women that are like, yeah, he raped me?
Yes, according to these charges, yes.
All right. So just final answer. Will he be arrested? Nick and Easy. Nick, you go first.
We didn't have to use that word 17 times for someone who's so informed on matters. Kix has no idea what's going on with this situation. But yeah, I have no fucking clue, dude.
Yes or no?
Flip a coin. I'll take that one.
All right. You got yes.
No.
All right. You've got no. There you go. Great. And then Easy, do you want the yes?
No.
All right. Everyone's on no.
All right.
All right. Next up, we'll get off that topic. This is having to do with CZ. He's out in the halfway house. Will he tweet this week? Anything counts. Retweet, reply,
No.
quote tweet, etc.
No.
Hasn't tweeted since May 16th. Before you
My
went.
vote is no.
Interesting. My guess is no as well. I go no. No one CZ tweeting this week. Anyone else?
You probably get a burner pretty easily in the halfway house. You know what I mean? You hang out with little Pablo, go get a McDonald's burger.
Yeah, but if he's on a burner, he shouldn't be tweeting.
He's
Right?
not Ryan Salome or whatever. Like, dude, I'm gonna go with no on this one.
I'm gonna go with no on this one.
All right, we'll sweep it on no. All right, so we talked about the ETFs. Last question. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are both streaking right now. 6 days of inflows for Bitcoin ETFs, 6 days of outflows for Ethereum ETFs. Which breaks that cycle first? E.g., will Bitcoin see a day of outflows first, or will Ethereum see a day of inflows first?
What are the numbers? Can we see the numbers of inflows versus outflows?
My guess, while Ray's pulling that up, I think Bitcoin breaks a streak first, and we see outflows on Bitcoin.
So Ethereum had very
Agreed.
small outflows yesterday, 800K. They were between.
It's because of Grayscale's outflows.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, well, this is a dumb question then. It's
Well, I mean,
based
they've
on,
had inflows before. It's not like they haven't had inflows.
but they're just dumping all their.
So it sounds like you're going to pick Bitcoin then, right?
What?
Well, the question
Well,
is,
how much is
which one
left?
breaks
How
the
much
trend
is
first?
left? How much is left?
Grayscale. So let me pull up they still have 47% of the market share on the ETFs. I'm going to pull up the graph. That's a good visual for that. Just give me a second.
Ray is currently pulling that up while we wait. Anyone else have guesses here? I guessed Bitcoin. Easy guess Bitcoin. Signal.
All right, so here's the
Same.
ETH.
I'm gonna do
Mark-
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Here's the ETH market share for the blue is the Grayscale ETH in terms of market share. 47% of all market share still. For Bitcoin, their GBTC is this purple one. You started out at that 50% level, now down to 16%.
So we're betting on whether the same thing happens on the east side.
Well, it's really just before next week. Like, what happens first? Did the ETH flip positive, or does Bitcoin flip negative for one day? One day. Like, which breaks their current streak first?
Sorry, go back to Ethereum real quick. All of them are positive other than Grayscale.
We're just looking at the total here. I'm
gonna go Ethereum.
I'm gonna go Ethereum.
There we go.
There we go. So I'm gonna take Ethereum as well.
Boom. Everyone give your answers, your final answers on the
Wow. Thrilling selection of bets here.
You wanted this.
I just wanted to get my answers in, but I'm a little more frustrated about the questions themselves.
All right, give me a good question, Nick.
Spoken like someone that got 1 point last week. All right. Well, we're gonna move on. Let's talk Magic Eden Airdrop.
Oh yeah, piece of shit.
All right,
I gotta go.
All right, Nick. Hope you have a good time at.
Yes. Hey, put in good effort today. You know what I mean? You don't want to show up and just be there. Therapy that arm, and you'll be back to 100%, bro.
All right.
I'll be thinking about you.
Get in there. All right. See ya. All right, let's get into it. So we had Magic Eden announce their ME token. I thought the ticker was going to be NFT, which will be claimable in the Magic Eden wallet. Pretty interesting. They're going to, and then the Magic Eden incentive token incentives will be live in their wallet. So it looks like they're pushing downloads here of their wallet. Easy. I know you've been potentially farming this for quite some time. Is this interesting to you? Do you have any predictions on what this might be like? What do we need to know about the ME token?
I mean, it's pretty clear that it's with the ME token, it's going to be pushing the wallet downloads. That's where the claim will be. That's where future utility will be. I mean, I'm in the mid to high 6-figure diamonds. Haven't quite cracked 1 million across wallets. I'm hoping it's pretty substantial as far as the reward goes. We don't have a set date on this yet, so if you haven't been participating, you still can, which is interesting. Yeah, I think the verbiage was really interesting to me. First, ticker ME will be adopted by Magic Eden. And they mentioned a few things there too. What's most interesting though is they actually mentioned it's the largest Bitcoin DApp in Runes DEX as well as NFT platform. So they do call out it's an ecosystem wide thing here. So I mean, if you're still trading Runes, hopefully you get some nice kickback on that. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'm also glad they're not doing ticker NFT. I think ticker ME makes it much broader and gives them an opportunity to do more than just NFTs, which ticker NFT and where the stance of NFTs are could potentially not be as positive for the price action on secondary markets.
Easy. When they originally came out with the whole diamonds idea, that was when people were. It was originally for trading NFTs on their platform. Does that include also using the wallet as well and doing transactions within the wallet, swapping back and forth, etc.?
I believe so. I believe there will be some rewards, and if they're not live now for the like wallet swaps and just using the wallet, they've said all future incentives will be wallet based. So that makes me think if there's future rewards, which I anticipate, those will all be done through swaps, using the wallet, interacting with dApps, using the wallet, all those other key things.
Got it. And quick note, Kashmir is free. Kashmir is back. All love to Kashmir. Free Kashmir. He was back. It was a 15-minute timeout. I was trying to look on YouTube to see if I could unban him. So he's good to go. He is good to go. All right. Anything else here? We got some quick hitters here. AVAX looking very strong. We have this has been underperforming compared to Solana for quite some time. It is up. Damn, this thing is up 30% in the last 7 days. AVAX absolutely rolling. Any of you guys have any thoughts on the price action here of AVAX? It came off the back end most recently of Grayscale announcing that they're launching an avalanche trust for accredited investors. Very interesting. Do any of you guys, anyone else find this pretty interesting that AVAX pumping? Could we see
nice ping off the $20 support? That's what it looks like to me. Hit the $20 support, sat at that for a while. Nice ping off the bottom.
Huge. Any TA here? I saw Greeny talking that he bought back in off this pump, saying that it was crucial. He likes the price action. How it looks good here. Could we see this trend continue? Easy. Do you still like AVAX here? Have you been DCAing?
Yeah, I'm still buying AVAX. I'm still bullish AVAX. I like what they've been doing across the board. Like that's the thing is like when you look at the quote utility side of it, it's very interesting to me. And in this case, the more I dive into it, the more I'm like, why would we not try to figure out like a buy sign on this? Because obviously what they're doing in California with car titles is really interesting. They're really leaning into real world assets with things like Swap, which is on-chain sneakers, collectibles, things like that. Cars eventually, in my opinion, will be on-chain with that title move. They have Off the Grid, their premier AAA game, coming to console already live on PS5 and Xbox for beta plays. And that one's being like tailored as like the first console blockchain game. So, I mean, they're at the forefront of like leading a lot of this stuff. And I think from the gaming side, if you're bullish gaming, AVAX makes the most sense with their L1s from Maple Story to Off the Grid to even Kix's Tilt Yard. Like they're doing a great job.
I played Fableborn easy. They just released a new update. I played Fableborn. That was pretty fun.
Is that AVAX? Yeah, that is AVAX. Yeah. So, I mean, Fableborn's doing a good job too. And Kix, you guys are all AVAX L1 as well.
Yes, we are. AVAX subnet. It's phenomenal, man. I mean, I think you could kind of look at it like an operating system for games to be able to do more stuff on chain. Beams on there, lots of games on there. I also think they'll do some, a lot of games will do interesting things. Like you can kind of look at it like like an L3 on ETH, but you can do more. I think it's easier to set up and you can do some more like interesting custom things on it. But I'm very excited at like us trying to explore it more because you can use it as an engine and you can have like a token be on a mainnet solution, right? And have the entire game engine run on the subnet. So I think the narrative's really strong there. I think they're also going to be really pushing towards the end of this year stuff like AWM, warp messaging, make it easier to get liquidity to all of these subnets as well. But yeah, I've always liked AVAX, especially where it is positionally, because I think they were really early to like having live solutions for what we see today, right? Which is like L2s, L3s, everything like that. They've been working on that for a very long time. So yeah Beam is an AVAX subnet. Merged that, but like they're doing what I'm saying. They're using like the AVAX subnet as like an engine. They're also like doing things on Polygon, and they're doing things with immutable. So it's very composable and flexible.
Got it. Interesting. All right. All right. Well, look, anything else you guys find interesting this week? Easy. Have you been watching or monitoring anything else? I know you've been kind of busy at a conference, but anyone else? We got a few minutes before we wrap. Let me know if you find anything else interesting worth mentioning on the show. All right. Very cool. Well, look, Ray.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to see that Justin Sun pulled all the Bitcoin that was backing the USDD stablecoin on Tron after that pumped. So now it's only backed by TRX. Did this without DAO approval.
Sounds like FTX round 2. No, that entire thing's a scam. I'm staying away from it. I'm glad I didn't bridge to Tron. Very interesting. All right. Well, look, Ray, thanks for bringing that up. We're going to wrap here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Friday. Appreciate you guys. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure to give us a subscribe, like, comment. If you're listening on YouTube, give us a follow at Bodagos ENT. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next time, Monday.